Hi stretchy people, today we are going to do a stretching class for this month and we will start from the mat. And today you will need any belt that you can have at home and probably block. So we are starting from table position and from the stretching of our wrists and toes. So you want to tug your toes, to turn your fingers, wrists on you, and slowly go on to sit down and to bring your sitting bones as close as you can to your heels. And feel the stretch in your wrists, fingers maximum on you, relax your back and lower part of the back especially. And we just staying and holding here, breathing in, breathing out. Try to face your fingers maximum on you, so don't open them on the sides, maximum on you. And hold this time. Try also to hold the toes position, but if it will be too intensive and you feel any cramps or something, you can also for a while to open them and again to come back. Then turn around your wrists, so we will do vice versa pressure. Keep your arms straight. Still sitting on your heels, a little bit doing pressure and relaxing the lower part of the back. Breathing in, breathing out, couple of moments more here. And then slowly we are moving to the second pose, to the ankle stretch. So this time open your toes and we want to bring our arms behind you. Find comfortable pose where you feel stable and start to bring your weight on your elbows, moving down and moving a little bit back. And at the same time you're lifting up your knees and finding the nice spot of your stretch when you can still hold this. So don't go so deep because it's pretty intensive for the ankles. And stay here. Breathing. And focusing and finding nice level, pleasurable pain that you can hold. So we need 5, 6 out of 10 the sensations in our body to be capable to hold at least 30 seconds every position. So a couple of moments more here and slowly relieve. And we go to the banana shape stretch. So what you want to do, you want to bring yourself on the side of your mat, just to bring straight line. Open your arms, hold the elbows if you want more intensive stretching, and start to build from your body the banana shape. So first you bend the top of your torso on opposite side, and then you join in the legs to the same side. Try to keep your hip zone maximum flat, maximum on the mat. If you feel that you're lifting up, if you're moving, this is not the way that we want to stay in the same alignment. So I bend the torso, joining my legs and keeping the stretch. If you feel that it's intensive for your shoulders and elbows, open them and keep the pose in more mild modification. If you want more intensive, then place one leg on another, close the elbows and feel the side stretch. Couple of moments more here. And then slowly we are closing position and we move on the opposite side of the mat because we want to stretch on another side. So we do the same. Close your elbows, bend the torso, join the legs, keeping your hips on still flat on the mat, and hold here a couple of moments. We really seldom stretch our sides, engaging the core side stretch. This is really important for flexibility of whole body. Couple of moments. And slowly come back to the center line. So what we do now, we need the belt and we are going to stretch our hamstrings. So bring yourself back on the mat in laying position. Put the belt on your feet. I start from the right side. And find comfortable zone for you when you're still in straight line, keeping both legs straight. Not necessary to hold and bring your leg closer. If you can hold the big toe, then you can also do the same with the arm. But belt feels really nice in this pose, and keep your leg alignment in proper position. If you feel that it's too intensive stretch, you can bend the left leg, but keep your right leg straight, toes on you. So to stretch out hamstrings, you need really to hold completely underneath zone straight and keep toes on you. Then hamstrings in proper position. And just hold a couple of moments more here. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing is really important to relax your body, to relax the muscles that you're stretching. And then slowly we go on the side, but first we do hip pocket opening. So I do nice big circle with my leg and start to open it on the right side, and still keeping my back, my body in straight line. I'm not lifting up my hip zone, so as soon as you feel that you move and you lift your hip zone, stop. This is your level and not necessary to open more. As you hold your straight line and you still keep opening, it's okay, and you're finding your level and hold. If you have a wish, you can also hold your big toe here or stand with the strap. Holding and breathing a couple of moments more. And then start slowly come back and to close the leg. And we go to the opposite side, to the twist with the straight leg. So bring your leg straight, open your right opposite arm and you look to the right. Holding and breathing a couple of moments here. And then slowly come back and we change the sides. So find your level on your left side, on your left leg. Bring the belt on the feet. Again, whole body in straight line. Holding, breathing. If you feel that you bend the knee, then relieve the belt and do it lower. It doesn't make sense if you will bend the knee and still trying to bring your feet closer to your face, to your body. Better just to straighten the leg and hold. As soon as you feel stretching is working. And stretching is the way effective if you can find pleasurable pain, the level of sensation 5, 6 score out of 10, and you can hold it at least 30 seconds. So to stretch out the muscles, we need really to spend a little bit time here, not just a couple of seconds. And now I'm starting to open my leg on this side, doing first circle to open my hip pockets, and then slowly bringing and opening on this side. Still keeping my right side heavy in straight line. My back is straight, my spine completely relaxed, and I feel hip opening and hip pocket on the left side. Breathing and holding. If you feel like that you want more intensive, because sides are always different, you can a little bit cut the distance with the belt and open more the left side. And then start to bring your leg to the straight line first, and then to the twisting opposite right side. At the same time, I'm opening my left arm and look to the left. Just a couple of moments here. Breathing, holding, and then slowly relieve. And we go to the next stretch, IT band stretch. So what you want to do, you want to bring your ankle, right ankle above your left knee, and to bring your feet completely on the floor on the left side. At the same time, I want to grab me with my hand, my feet, my ankle zone, and checking how it feels for me. If I don't feel intensive stretch in my IT band stretch, I can bring higher my feet to the shoulders and to feel IT band stretch. If you want to work about your front leg stretch on the opposite left leg at the same time, you can find your feet also the left leg, open your shoulders, open your chest, and hold both legs. Breathe and holding. Just a couple of moments more. If it's too intensive for you, then relieve your left leg and be focused on the right leg on IT band stretch. We really seldom to stretch out the zone. And then slowly relieve, and we change the sides. So I want to bring my left ankle above the right knee. Then I bend and bring my feet on the floor to the right side, and I grab with my hand the left ankle, holding, checking, breathing, checking my sensations. And if I feel that I want to go deeper, then I hold both legs, opening shoulders, opening chest. And staying here, staying still for several moments. And then slowly relieve. And we want to fix the sequence with the down facing dog position. So you find yourself first in the table pose, then lift up, straight your legs, plank pose. This is your distance for down facing dog position. From here you lift up your hips and start to do bicycle left and right leg. Again, stretching the ankles, checking your spine and arms, building straight line from your arms and back, and then start to hold down facing dog position. Just a couple of moments now. If you feel that it's too intensive, you can bend the legs and be focused more on your back. Couple of moments. And from here, we step forward to the low lunge. So you want to bring your right leg between your arms. Left leg goes down, low lunge. Hands above the knee and check yourself. Front leg, front knee never goes further than your toes. So you don't want to bring the weight and to put in dangerous zone your knee. So you're staying here. Relaxing the hip zone, drop your hips down, let them sink. If you want to work about your shoulder zone, you can interlock the fingers here and open chest and shoulders. Holding and breathing. Couple of moments more. And then slowly step back. So you're again in the plank position and change the leg. So step forward with the left leg and we go to the low lunge. Again, check yourself, knee 90 degrees about this zone. Doesn't go further than your toes. And breathe in, relaxing the hips. Feel the stretch. Again, you can roll the shoulders, open your chest zone, interlock the fingers, and hold. Breathe in. Couple of moments more. Okay, relieve, and we are going to stand in nice wide leg position. Open your toes on the sides around 45 degrees and we go to Malasana squat. So first with supportive arms, check how do you feel, and if you can go deeper, then you go deeper to bring your sitting bones maximum lower. You want to bring them maximum close to your heels in the same alignment of your knees. Close the hands. Use your elbows to open your hips and knees from inner side. So give a little bit pressure here. Drop your sitting bones down and hold. Malasana squat. One of the best poses if you have any problems with the lower part of the back. If you had heavy day, if you have sitting drop, you constantly give pressure on the lower part of the back, on your sitting bones. This is one of the best hip opening poses. A lot of benefits. Stay here for a moment. You can also open your arms and to hold this pose more intensive with open arms. Just a couple of moments more. And we go to the shoulder stretch now, to the puppy pose. So close Malasana squat, and we go on the mat. First to the table pose. And puppy pose, we are going to work about our shoulders opening. Very important that you will keep your knees under your hips whole this time. So table position, knees under your hip zone, and you're opening straight arms in front of you, bringing your chest maximum closer to the floor, to the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Staying here and breathing. If you want more intensive, you can bend the elbows and hold the pose like this, or with the straight arms. The biggest mistake that you can make when you start to stretch out your arms, you at the same time you move back. This is what we don't want to do. We want to stay with the hips in the same alignment with your knees. So you don't move your lower part of the back. You don't want to move your lower part of the body in whole. Couple of moments here. And then start slowly come back, stepping with your hands back, and we go to the hip stretch, to the frog pose. So I really advise you to do it on the smooth floor. I'm moving my mat for this a little bit now. So again, from table pose, you want to open your knees on the sides, as wide as you can. You can a little bit move. If you have any problems with the knees or you feel pressure, just pad something more softer under, towel, or there are special pillows for this. Then you open your feet in the same line like your knees, so at least on the same line. If you feel like to open wider, you can open wider and go on the elbows. If you use the blocks at home, you can also put the block under your belly, for example, for support. Forehead on the hands, and we hold this pose. Breathing in, breathing out, relaxing the hip zone, and holding the knees and hip alignment in one line, and feet at least the same alignment like your knees. You can open them wider if you want to bring the froggy shape, to build it, or just stay how you are. And if you feel that you can go deeper, then you take out the block and letting your hips go deeper, opening more. You can really stay a long time in this position. If you want to work about your hip opening, you can stay 10-15 minutes. Just find your age and find your level. And if you hold a really long time, you will be lower on 10 centimeters or so in 10 minutes. So how we close the pose? You close your feet first. Then you bring your weight on the arms. This is important. You bring your weight on the arms, and then slowly with supportive arms you're closing your hips. Slowly, slowly. So no rush from this pose. Don't jump into this pose and don't go fast, because it's pretty intensive. And we do the next hip opening, wide ankle stretch. So I sit in the middle of my mat. I'm opening my legs on the sides of my mat. And check yourself here. You want to bring a nice straight line with your legs. If you feel that there is a lot of gap here, just cut the distance, close the legs more. And then you bring yourself with the hip, belly, chest to the front. So this move is really important, with the pelvis to the front. Not necessary to go deep. If you feel already hip opening and stretch, you're staying here and holding. If you feel that you roll your back or any intensive feelings in your lower part of the back, you take the block, you sit on the block. This really helping to hold the straight legs all this time, and do the same a little bit. Weight on the front part, staying and holding. And if you feel like you can go deeper and deeper on your elbows, and further with the forehead on the hands. Holding and breathing. We really want to hold this pose also. And then we start slowly come back. Supportive hands helping to close the knee zone. And we go to lay on the back for the bridge position. So bridge pose, you want to bring yourself on your back. Bring the heels closer to the sitting bones, hands on the floor. You lift up your hips, opening shoulders and chest, and lifting up even higher. Don't open knees on the side, so you want to keep the knee alignment here and holding and breathing. In a couple of moments, if you feel that you can go deeper, you can interlock the fingers, straight your arms, open more shoulders and chest here, and to lift up the hip zone even higher, and hold like this. Breathing and holding. Working about our spine, lower part of the back, hip zone, chest and shoulders. 。 And slowly start to relieve. And we want to turn around and to do opposite direction for the back Sphinx pose. So you want to bring yourself on your belly, elbows closer to the body, and with supportive elbows you're opening your chest and shoulders. Staying here in Sphinx pose, so elbows closed, you're not opening them on the sides. You want to stay here, and if you feel that you can go deeper to the seal position, so you want to work out and to arch your back a little bit deeper, then you start to straight your arms, but still keeping your hips on the floor. This is really important. As soon as you feel that your hips lifting up, so you lift up your hip zone, stay. It means that it's too intensive for your body. Your back is not that stretched and you should stay in Sphinx position. Hold here and breathe. Couple of moments. And then you can go slowly back to the Sphinx pose. And we will turn around on the back. Bring your knees closer to the chest, a little bit pressure. And we go to the twisting pose to finish the stretching class and to get some relief for the back. So you want to leave your right leg straight and bring your left leg to the floor on the right side. Open and at the same time your left arm and looking to the left, to the opposite side. And be focused now about your top of the back and shoulders. You want to keep them on the floor. So don't think about the knee and how deep you can bring it to the floor. You should be focused on the top of your torso. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Keep your shoulder blades and top of your back down. And then slowly come back to the central line. And we change direction. So I straighten my left leg and right leg goes slowly to the left, opening right arm, looking to the right. And again, I'm focusing on my shoulders and top of my back. I want to keep it on the floor. Breathe in. Couple of last moments. And then slowly come back to the central line. Bringing yourself to the sitting position. And we finish for today our stretching class. See you guys.